Hey Transformdom, this is Ben here in China, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers masterpiece, the 35th anniversary Lancia Stratos Turbo Cybertron Mechanical Engineer MP-20 Plus Wheeljack. And here we have the box art from the front with the lifelong design, award logo, the official Lancia logo from the side, the other side, and here's the box from the top, the bottom, and the back. This toy was purchased from Toys Kingdom in Macau, and I love that they shrink wrapped all their toys, so you can just really just leave this MISB. So let's crack this guy open. And here we have the contents in the package. We have the collector card and the instruction manual. And I don't know what's up. Right out from the box you get this little bits of debris. See this? Debris here. Bit of debris there, a bit of debris there, and that is not good. I'm thinking that the Vietnamese factory is really dirty. And here is Wheeljack. Wow, there's paint everywhere. This whole vehicle feels like it's painted. And you see the debris, it's on the vehicle. I've already got a little bit of a smudge here. I don't know whether it's, yeah, it's painted in. It's a paint smudge. That's what I hate about the products coming out from Vietnam. The factory is just not good enough. Look at that. I'll probably have to sand this a bit and sand this a bit down. And the paint isn't in a real good condition. The environment of the factory isn't conducive for letting paint settle in properly, because you see there's a bit of air bubbles on the paint job here. See, there's a bit of air bubble there, there's a bit of air bubble there, and there's a bit of air bubble there. So the Vietnamese factory has really got to improve on its quality. And also right out from the box, I don't see these things being lined up very properly. And also right from the box, this peg here isn't plugged in. And here's Wheeljack laid out with his accessories. He comes with two sets of wing mirrors, and I've already installed it on here. All you gotta do is cut right over here. He also comes with a laser gun that you can install on his underside, and it looks like he has a big muffler or exhaust. The entire car is painted in a beautiful white paint with details here, 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 and here, and there. The rear side of the vehicle is painted black to match the look that he will have in the bot mode, but there are some paint imperfections here, 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 and here. And as I said, I don't really trust these Vietnamese factories to make these high-end masterpiece toys. They really just don't have the quality control nor the care for the work that they put in. And that's the price that Takara has to pay to outsource to these countries and underpay them tremendously. So they have no love for these toys. Comparing MP-20 Plus with the original MP-20 Wheeljack, you can see the obvious difference. Now my copy of the MP-20 Wheeljack has extra decals on it to give it a more realistic racing look. And you can see the white on the MP-20 Plus Wheeljack certainly pops a lot more than the original. The surface of this original MP-20 is unpainted, so there is a slight discoloration on my copy. You can see the white on over here is brighter than the white here, and the white at the rear section is much brighter than the white here. The original MP-20 Wheeljack was made in China, and I can feel that this is a much better car. For example, this section here tabs in real nicely. There's not a lot of gaps along here. The MP-20 Plus Wheeljack had a bit of problem on this section here, so I had to force this section in here so that it will tab in nicely. But then there is a misalignment in the rear section. Also, there's a huge gap over here, and I don't know whether it's due to the mistransformation or the additional layer of paint, but I certainly feel that the Chinese are just a little better in manufacturing these toys. Here are the cars from the front, from the side, from the other side, from the back, from the bottom, and the top. Let's do some comps. Here is Wheeljack with Prowl, Smokescreen, Breakdown, Hot Rod, Ironhide, and MP11 Starscream.
Initiating Viscan technology.
And using my Viscan tech, here are the painted app bits everywhere on the surface of the vehicle, except maybe this bit here and this bit there.
Employing Cold Sense technology.
Using my Cold Sense tech, here are the die-cast bits. No die-cast. And for the heft test, no die-cast.
Compiling Toon Screen technology.
Using my tool screen tag, here are the cartoon accurate bits. Here, 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 paint here, 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 and here. And for the non-cartoon accurate bits, here, here, and here. And here's Wheeljack in the bot mode. It painted all over in this magnificent, brilliant white, covered with some enemy accurate gray tones on the wings, the head, darker gunmetal gray on the forearms and the thighs. This MP-20 Plus Wheeljack looks wonderful in the bot mode. It just screams cartoon accuracy in terms of the anime paint job. But since this toy was in the era where Masterpiece toys weren't as cartoon accurate, so you still get a lot of this detailing done in the bot mode that you wouldn't otherwise see in future Masterpiece toys. So it does give a little bit more of a complex look, but covered with that good awesome paint job that has a little bit of paint chipping here and there, but overall it's still a very impressive unit. And here are the bits to assemble the immobilizer. You take this flat disc, make sure that the peg hole is facing the top, insert the main body of the immobilizer right there, and insert this satellite piece into the main body. And here you have the immobilizer in the idle mode. And when Wheeljack turns it on, and then you put this stem into the immobilizer and the dish section onto the stem like that. This is the immobilizer when it's activated. Wheeljack can possibly hold the immobilizer when you take the base out, and that's Wheeljack holding the immobilizer. Wheeljack also comes with a very small pistol which is in proportion to the bot, and he holds the laser gun quite nicely indeed. And here we have the shoulder cannon pieces painted in a very matte gray color, and here is the peg to insert it into the shoulder. And all you gotta do is line up the groove pieces here into the cannon like this. And there you go. And Wheeljack here has the classic shoulder cannon on him. And because the MP-20 Plus Wheeljack is painted all around, joints feel extremely stiff. And I get this impression that it will stand the test of time. And here's Wheeljack from the front, from the side, from the other side, from the back, the bottom, and the top. And here's the MP-20 with the MP-20 Plus Wheeljacks. And you can see the painted white really does give the anime Wheeljack look a bit bigger. My original MP-20 Wheeljack comes with the Doctor Who earpiece upgrade, which I think I will swap out to this guy just so that you guys can appreciate how it looks on the anime Wheeljack. But you can immediately see the obvious difference between the two due to the paint deco. There's hardly any similarities between the two other than the mold sculpt, with maybe these two gunmetal pieces look about the same. So here's the anime Wheeljack with the painted Doctor Who earpiece, and it's a pity that this eyepiece is in a translucent blue, so the eyes just doesn't pop out as much and it just kind of makes Wheeljack look dull. And with the original earpiece, the eyes are painted in a bright blue that makes this Wheeljack look more alive. Anyway, here are the Wheeljacks from the front, from the side, from the other side, from the back, from the bottom, and from the top. And here's anime Wheeljack with the art crew that I have currently, starting with Bumblebee, Gears, Huffer, Cliff Jumper, Wind Charger, Mirage, Jazz, Sideswipe, Blue Streak, Prowl, Sunstreaker, Ratchet, Ironhide, and Optimus Prime.
Initiating Viscan technology.
Using my Viscan tech, here are the painted app bits all over, except for these parts here, 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 and here.
Employing Cold Sense technology.
And using my Cold Sense tech, here are the die-cast bits. No die-cast.
Compiling Toon Screen technology.
And using my Toon Screen tech, here are the cartoon accurate bits. Paint here, paint there, paint there, paint there, paint there, color here and color there. And for the non-cartoon accurate bits, details there, placement of the logo there, details there, paint here, details there, and the fist guard. Here you go, that's MP-20 Plus Wheeljack for you. So what are my thoughts on this fella? Let's talk about 3 things that I like about this toy and 3 things that I think that could have been done better. The first thing that I like about this toy is the paint job. It's painted almost everywhere that you see, and I like that the white is painted, so the chances of it yellowing over time is greatly diminished. The second thing I like about this toy, well, of course, is the enemy look that we have. This isn't exactly an animation sculpt accurate Wheeljack, but the representation is there with the classic two-tone reds pattern here and the classic green stripe down the legs. And the third thing I like about this toy is how stiff everything really feels. It feels like this toy will last the test of time. 3 things that I think that could have been done better. The coating to prevent from paint chipping. There's tiny little bits and pieces of paint chip all over the vehicle, and I think that could have protected the paint from chipping with maybe an overcoat paint. Second thing that I think that could have been done better is to paint this bit here white so that the blue translucent piece here is not distracting. The third thing that I think that could have been done better is to include a lot more accessories that we saw in the cartoon throwback segment that I had, but was not included in this toy. So, do I recommend buying this toy? Yeah, I really do. I mean, if you are against the plus line repaint, I really feel like this toy works in both the alt mode as well as the bot mode, and it really brings Wheeljack to life. The original MP-20 Wheeljack is a very nice race car deco, and it's gonna stay as a race car in my collection. This anime Wheeljack would join the ranks in bot mode on my shelf. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share button, and also hit the sub and bell icon for more future videos. Again, this is Ben here in China signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.